Tuber's High Score Challenge, once again recording on a Sunday evening. Weather's been a bit funny today. It's kind of been a bit humid, a bit of rain, slightly cool there, but not cooling down quite enough for my liking, but never mind. But the game this time is the classic Bubble Bobble, 1986, I think it is. I played this literally just once or twice back in the day, and I absolutely loved it. But then I didn't see it again for absolutely ages. I think it's because just the age I was. It's probably getting to be a sort of slightly dated arcade game but by that time already, so it's already been replaced by the newer machines. But I did love it to bits, and as I said, it was a long time till I managed to play it again. The next nearest thing I had was the Amstrad version of it, which was disappointing, to be fair. It was very sluggish. It was all right, but I was kind of like left hankering for that Bubble Bobble arcade experience. So it wasn't until the days of MAME really that I sort of managed to have another go on it. But no, sorry, I might have jumped ahead a bit there. No, because just get my years right. Because at one point I picked it up on the tried it in MAME first, so I'm blabbering here. But I picked it up on the DS, which includes the new Bubble Bobble as well, which isn't so great, to be honest. It's all right, but it's got the original classic Bubble Bobble on it. And I've played that sort of like quite a bit over the years. It's like it's ideal to play on a journey and stuff like that. And I've sort of managed to get a bit of practice and make progress in it. It's still a long way off completing it. It's a long game, 100 levels. I've not got anywhere near that. It's certainly a big challenge, but it's one of those ones I would like to complete one day. We'll see if that happens. But anyway, I'm just going to take a breather and a sip of my tea. I've been talking far too fast. Bear with me. What I really like about Bubble Bobble is just the absolute multitude of different bonuses. There's all these pickups to pick up all the time. There's a really nice one there. Picked up that cane, and it sort of gives that big juicy fruit there. So it's there's something quite addictive about racking up those points where you just like picking up all the items, and of course you get more points if you sort of blow up all the enemies in one go as well. So there's a bit of strategy there as well. I'm not 100% sure what triggers some of the items. I mean, we've been resetting it for each run on this, because I gather if it's left on, then that affects what pickup appears. But on this, sort of do a fresh reset. But it still seems to be the case that some of it is like randomised. So I wasn't quite sure. Well, maybe that's the answer. Just some of it's randomised. But yes, as I was saying, very addictive picking up those points. So I've got these sort of sweets as well, which some of them make you shoot faster bubbles, some of them let you shoot more rapid ones, and some of them let you shoot sort of bubbles further as well. So if you get all three, it's sort of makes you quite formidable, really. Yeah, look at those bullets flying across the screen. A few cheeky points blowing up the bubbles against the ball at the end there. This level annoyed me for quite a while, but yeah, there is a technique to it. You can just sort of pick them off from the side here. But yeah, for a long time on this level, I was trying to sort of jump into the middle, get them all that way, which is an absolutely terrible idea. on some levels, any remaining bubbles turn into fruit as well. So it's something I kept on forgetting, to be honest. But it's very, very handy if you remember it. There is something slightly janky about the way Bubble Bubble controls. There's always something sort of slightly frustrating about when you're falling. You can only sort of like move a little bit along, and sometimes you can get kind of like stuck on some platforms and things as well, which I'll point out in a bit more detail. Yeah, generally best just to, if you got rapid fire, just to stop on that middle bit at the bottom of the screen to clear most of them. Slightly different tactic needed here. There's always enemies in the heart shape in the middle there, but fortunately there's those water balloons. It can be a bit frustrating. Sometimes you miss them, and you only get so long on each level. So that's quite a relief just to take them out in fairly swiftly there. I'm going to have this tune as well in my head. For a while, I think. Kind of like twee, sort of cutesy, but very much an earworm. Yeah, as I was saying, I've sort of practiced this a bit on the DS version. Very enjoyed it. It's been quite fortunate that I have had a bit of practice previously, because last couple of weeks, just like a combination of things really. I'm not picking up the umbrella there because I just want the points from each level. That sort of fast forwards you forward a few levels, but yes, score is the name of the game on this Tuber's high score challenge. But anyway, what was I saying? So I've had a bit of practice on the DS version. Which was quite handy, because last couple of weeks I've been a bit busy for one reason or another. To be honest, it's just been like a mix of things. I've just been sort of quite tired on some days, and it's kind of been like I need to be in the right frame of mind really. So I wasn't able to play it that much earlier on in the challenge, earlier on in the week. Nice power up there. It kind of fills in the blanks with collectibles, but if you manage to collect all of them, and there's only one on that occasion, then you clear the level and get a nice 100k bonus. Right, this level, if you fall down one of the like little gullies, and then you get stuck there, which is just a bit naff, really. You kind of not too bad if you're in the middle, because the lightning bolts kind of find their way there, and you can use that to pick off the other enemies. But it's a bit frustrating if you do fall down one of the other gullies. Right, that door's just appeared there, and I really want that. You can just tell it looks good, can't you? You know it's going to be... Here we go. That might happen when you get to level 20 without losing a life, I think. Possibly. Not 100% sure. Alright, around 22. Again, slightly different approach. This level's all about zapping them with the lightning bolts. Making a right ash of it there. Potentially a tricky one. This one, kind of let them come down a bit, then get out of the way. Then a little bit lucky there. I think there's some kind of bonus on this level. I remember reading something ages ago about filling that sort of potion bottle in the middle full of bubbles or something and popping them, but that might be bollocks. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's just what, you know, there are all these like fun little secrets throughout the game. It's makes it very interesting. Popcorn. Bit of a hint there in terms of like well, one way of doing this level, you can sort of drop a flame into that sort of like pit there, which is well kind of like almost like a saucepan type thing if you look at the shape. I've only just noticed that actually, the shape of it. But yeah, they fly into it and fry basically. So that's one way of doing that level. But I picked up that other power up, so I didn't really need to. Yeah, just a bit of patience on this level. Just pick off the loose ones which come about. Then you can kind of just drop down and take out the others. This level's a lot easier with the rapid fire. You can take them all out before they hit the ground and shoot you. Just hanging around a little bit in case any of the power-ups appear, and there's one there, which gives a nice, not nice, fills the screen full of water, turns them into gems. Very, very nice. No, I can't sing the tune very well. I wonder what the lyrics would be like if the song had lyrics. Maybe one for ChatGPT. talking of Chat GPT, I'm probably one of the few people who hasn't used it yet. Looks interesting, but I don't know. I think I think I best avoid it. Yeah, maybe I'm just being a technophobe there, but. Ooh, there's another portal thingy. Yeah, and again, really want that. That was fluky. I nearly fucked that up a tree. Yeah, that's another one of these. I don't know if that lightning hurts you or not, but what you didn't get me anyway. This level's a bit of a pig. So you got all the things in the middle there, and you only really get a chance at the start to drop down. Sometimes you get an item in there which kind of like clears everything, but if not, then it really screws you over. Like, because you can't really sort of drop into it without losing a life. It's unfortunately it's just a bit naff design there. That I was so lucky there. I forgot there's one which comes from behind you there. I don't know how I didn't lose a life there. That's sheer luck. So this is I don't think I've lost a life yet, which is by far the best I've done on a run. There we go, as my first life. But yeah, I mean, to get that far and not lose a life, I was like, wow. Now I've got one of these nice bonuses here if I can get all the all the items. Trying to go through it methodically. Depending on the level, sometimes you get that bonus and you just can't get all of them, but that one was doable. Alright, this one's a bit of a pig as well. And I fucked that up. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I was sort of pushing to pop the bubble, but didn't happen. Then it just dropped on my head. Fortunately, though, because sometimes those other enemies, they don't. They kind of stay in that middle bit, but they need to sort of jump up so you can come up and around to pick them off. But if they stay in that middle bit, then it's kind of like you almost have to sacrifice a life just to sort of try and get them to piss off. But so actually quite fortunate there to only lose one life on that level. That was close. Right, this level is also a bit of a pig, because you can, if I remember rightly, you can get stuck in those middle bits if you jump up and go through that way. But having said that, there's a jumping technique which I just stupidly forgot about for some reason. So you can jump on your bubbles, but like a fool, I was just hammering the jump button, and unless it's spot on, then it's just going to it's just going to pop. I've kind of got stuck here as well. I just, for whatever reason, it's just not letting me jump like far enough right. So a bit stuck there. Got taken out by the Baron, I think he's called. yeah, fortunate to get there, because at this point, as will be revealed shortly, I'm not understanding the jumping on bubbles technique, which is quite simply hold down the jump button and you're fine. But I'd forgotten about that. Right, and this is where my idiocy is exposed here. So what I'm doing here is I'm shooting a bubble to jump on, and I'm hammering the jump button like crazy, but it's kind of like it's popping more times than not. I'm thinking like, it's just not letting me up there. Because the thing is, I should know this, because I've done this level on the DS, as I was talking about earlier. But for some completely silly reason, I've forgotten how to jump on bubbles. So it's very disappointing. I'm really disappointed in myself here. But hey ho, what can you do? Eh? So just watch me make an absolute hash of one of the best runs I've ever done on Bubble Bubble. At this point, I'm thinking, is it like a bug that they fixed on the DS version? I'm thinking, why is this not working? So close there as well. I'm thinking this is run over at this point. And then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, I just remember it. I've just remembered how to jump on bubbles now, which again is just hold down the bloody jump button. So God knows why I forgot to do that. And I got pushed down there by a bubble. This is comedy. This is. Shoot the enemy, but don't manage to pop it. Squeezes past me. How close is that? Lucky the Baron didn't move above me. Lucky that I was able to squeeze past him there as well. I mean, considering how lucky was that? Considering the absolute faff I made of it at the start of the level, I'll take losing just a few lives there. At round 40, yeah, these enemies are quick and they're shooting fireballs really fast. Nice bomb appears, just about get to it in time. I think I would have struggled if I hadn't got that. Yeah, they come out of the bubbles really quickly on this one, which is a bit harsh. And yeah, I should have learnt my lesson, but I was still surprised how quickly. 1,762,880. So classic game, Bubble Bubble. Will I get to level 100 one day? Probably not, but it's a game I certainly would like to return to at some point. So that's my score, and round 41 as well. So pretty pleased with that. I didn't think I was going to get anywhere near that score. I was going to be happy with just over 1 million, to be honest, but I'll take that any day of the week. So that is my score, and goodbye for now. Ooh, still a bit of time left. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.